Hi, folks. This is Professor Kai. I want to talk to you about Copilot, which is the artificial intelligence that's built into MATLAB from version R 2025 onward. And if you have MATLAB R 2024 or earlier, you don't have to deal with Copilot. So Copilot is an AI just like ChatGPT, and it's MATLAB built it as a bundled software to help folks who are using MATLAB to work to code more efficiently, right? And as a professor, I'm personally not against students using AI like Copilot to learn. So there's lots of things you can do. For example, if you forgot how to use the plot function, which is a basic function in MATLAB, and you just say, how do I use the plot function? And Copilot is going to generate a bunch of things that tells you, okay, the basic syntax is this, and here are some example things like that. You can even ask him more specific questions. For example, how would I plot a bar graph? And then it'll tell you something more specific. Okay, basic bar graph, it'll use a different function called bar, and etc., etc. Right? And this is really useful because most of us don't remember the entire function library of MATLAB or any programming language. That's just not humanly possible. So Copilot and AI like that serves a very valuable function. Problem with the MATLAB implementation Copilot is that it enables auto completion. So this is the function that is very intrusive for our learning purpose. So for example, this is an exercise I built for students. I discovered this in class, so I'm going to just show you what happens. So the exercise is you're supposed to decode a message. So this is the coded message. And so I'm going to create a code block here. This is a live script. And I'm going to just create an array called encoded message with this set of numbers in there. That's let me enlarge it so you can see. And okay, so I'm done with that. And you can see immediately Copilot created suggestions, right? So, and the code, because the piece of code, the exercise is quite simple, the code is correct. And it even tells you to display it. And we can run this, and we will get the correct result on the right-hand side. Well, the problem is it's an exercise. You just didn't do the exercise. And I like to say programming is a practical art. The only way to learn is practice a lot. And if you get AI to do all of your practice and all of your exercises, you have learned nothing because you had zero opportunity to practice. And you wouldn't be able to improve, right? So the auto completion function of Copilot is very intrusive, that in my opinion. So what I would like all the students to do is actually go ahead and disable Copilot. If you want to use an AI, go ahead and go out to a browser and open ChatGPT, or go to a browser and open Copilot from Microsoft, and that's fine. And just the building auto completion is very annoying and intrusive. So I'm on the Mac version. The Windows version will be very similar. You go to settings, and I'm not sure if Windows version is called preferences or settings, one of them. And on the very bottom, it just says MATLAB Copilot, and very simply you click uncheck the enable, right? So we are leaving that box blank, and we say apply, and we say okay. Now Copilot has been disabled, and this is particularly important for the reason of now you can do all your exercise by yourself, and if you want AI help, you can go outside and ask, but still give you the opportunity to learn. And the second thing is that if we leave auto completion enabled, everybody's going to submit the same code. And then we have a lot of plagiarism issue because your code is exactly the same because an AI wrote it, and that is going to create a lot of problem for us from a grading point of view. So please go ahead and disable Copilot.